Silver lease rates surge to multi-year highs as market tightness builds. These rates surge above 6%, echoing platinum's pre-breakout spike. This is massive news. If you don't already know, there is a massive silver squeeze happening right now, which could be the straw that breaks the camel's back, since we know they suppress the price of silver by these paper contracts. But if everyone is trying to get a slice of the physical silver pie, that could expose it all. Silver markets are showing fresh signs of stress, as implied 1-month lease rates have spiked sharply to over 6%, reaching levels not seen in years, according to Bloomberg data. The surge mirrors a pattern seen in platinum markets earlier this year, where lease rates soared ahead of a significant price rally. And this is already on top of silver breaking through 14-year highs at $38-39. The lease rate, the cost of borrowing silver, has climbed rapidly since January of 25, pointing to tighter availability of physical metal in the market. That is huge, folks. The LBMA silver inventories are at record lows right now. People want the physical silver. Like I always say, if you can't hold it, you do not own it. Before we jump any further into this article though, folks, make sure you like this video, leave a comment down below as well, and watch till the end. I always try to make the end a little more fun, maybe throw something exciting or fresh in there, just because the watch retention time on YouTube does play a huge role into how well the video performs. So liking, commenting, watching all the way through, it really does mean a lot. You definitely got to be subscribed, because I will keep you updated on a daily basis of what's going on. And if you wanted to purchase any of this shiny stuff, gold, silver, or platinum, send an email to info@milesfranklin.com. They will send you a price sheet, whatever this week's specials are. Right now, they're 1-ounce Asahi bars for $1.99 over spot. We have everything. Let them know Slayer sent you. Helps me out. Andy Sheckman is the CEO of that company, so you know we're very legit, very professional, very trusted, and yeah, great stuff. Anyways, so these elevated lease rates often indicate increased demand from short sellers who need to borrow metal or a tighter physical supply. Oh, and by the way, if you are a veteran or know anyone else that is a veteran, check out the end of my video, as I have a special offer for you as well. So, quote, lease rates moving up like this can indicate that holders of physical silver are reluctant to lend, possibly due to strong industrial demand or tightness in supply chains, said Tai Wong, an independent metals trader based in New York, in a phone interview. And we, of course, this is obvious what's happening. I've been talking about this for years. Silver is money. People are finally starting to realize the dollar is just a piece of paper that holds no value more than what someone thinks it's worth. And with the rest of the world finally starting to realize these dollars aren't worth anything, and the dollar's only as strong as people think it is, they're starting to find alternatives to the dollar, like gold and silver, along with the everyday person as well, which I try to reach out to in my YouTube videos, right? Trying to find people who've never invested a single penny in their entire life, you know, try to turn them onto silver so they could start preserving their wealth, their hard-earned money, so it's not just burning away in their bank account, right? So spot silver prices were trading at $38.50 per ounce on Tuesday, having gained around 25% so far this year. Gold prices, meanwhile, hovered near $3,350 an ounce, up about 18% year to date. Both metals have benefited from robust investor interest amid concerns over sticky inflation and global geopolitical tensions. There's many more reasons why people are turning towards, especially silver, by the way, beyond just, you know, geopolitical tensions and inflation. There's many other reasons why. And if you watch my channel, you know most of them, if not all of them. So Tavi Costa, a portfolio manager at Crestgate Capital, highlighted the spike in lease rates on social media, drawing a parallel with silver's breakout earlier this year. Silver lease rates are surging, just like platinum did before its major breakout a few weeks ago. If you ask me, if it looks like a duck and quacks like a duck, I'm not going to go too much into, this tweet, but there you have it right there. Historically, spikes in lease rates can precede sharp moves in the underlying metal price. For example, during the 2011 silver bull market, which was the last time silver hit 39 and went up to 50. When silver briefly traded near $50 an ounce, lease rates saw similar dislocations as market participants scrambled for physical metal. Are you starting to piece together this puzzle? Are you starting to connect the dots? Do you see the correlation here? We are seeing a natural silver squeeze, a natural cornering of the market. The same type that the Hunt brothers did in 1980, buying up all the contracts and turning it into physical, exposing how much silver we really have or do not have, pushing the price up, because that is how they suppress the price, is oversaturating it with paper contracts. Right now we are seeing something similar, just more of a natural approach. Just like Wall Street Silver did in February 21. That was a silver squeeze, a cornering of the market. But this is a more natural approach, just as people want their silver. And they say up to 250, the ratio is 250 to 1. So essentially, every ounce of silver you hold in your bare hands, 250 other people theoretically think they own that same ounce, just in paper form. And that's why I say, if you can't hold it, you don't own it. According to the Silver Institute, silver demand remains robust, with significant industrial use in solar panels, electronics, and battery technologies. At the same time, mine production growth has struggled to keep pace with demand, leading some analysts to forecast potential deficits this year. Quote, rising lease rates are a clear warning sign that the physical market is tightening, said Nikki Shields, head of metals strategy at MKS PAMP. In a recent client note, quote, it's supportive backdrop for higher prices if this trend continues. Of course, low supply, high demand pushes the price up. And I really want people to understand this. It's not going to be, I don't know if I want to pay $50 for an ounce of silver. Maybe not. I don't know if I want to pay $70. It's going to be, I can't find anywhere to even buy silver for $50. I can't even find silver even if I was willing to pay $70. You get what I'm saying? It's going to be more of a scarcity thing than a price thing. That's going to be where the real trouble lies in the future. Most people will be praying will be begging to pay these high prices. They just won't be able to find it. Most people don't think like that. Most people are thinking, it's going to be price that pushes people away from, pulling the trigger, trying to grab silver. But no, it's going to be more of an out of stock type of situation here. Now, of course, there's always going to be some type of silver available. People will always sell to some extent, but it might not be as night and day as you think. There's a lot of gray area. Think about what happened. Think about what happened during the Wall Street Silver movement when APMEX, they were not taking orders. JM Bullion's site was so flooded that the site actually crashed. People were not selling their silver. People were running out of their silver. Local coin shops were selling out entirely. Empty shelves. And if silver starts to gain momentum, gain traction, think about less than 1% of the population owns precious metals. And I'm sure only a few percentage higher than that even know about silver or know about gold or know about the true value of the dollar. But if this begins to become more mainstream and new money comes in, people from crypto, people from stocks, if they start to come into the metals market, especially with how small the silver market is, right? Gold's a much bigger market than silver. There's enough money there to entirely drain, entirely drain the market, period. And add on top of that billionaires coming in. David Bateman just bought $1 billion worth of silver. and took it into physical delivery. He actually posted the picture of all of his 1,000-ounce COMEX bars. He posted on Twitter. The picture's absolutely insane. But then you have Warren Buffett, Jim Rogers, all these other billionaires coming on the scene buying silver, and there'll probably be new whales and people who won't go in front of the public eye or mainstream media and announce it like David Bateman did either. There's probably a lot of other billionaires that will be jumping on. Do you get what I'm saying? It might not look like much now, but with silver already sitting at these types of highs, $38, $39, and now we're starting to see this as well with a supply crunch and LBMA silver vaults at record lows, and I'm sure the COMEX is around the same. It is all falling apart. Or I guess it's all very bullish for us though. But I mean falling apart in I say that meaning the facade that the COMEX and these organizations that are trying to manipulate, rig the price of silver, that's falling apart. That is falling apart. Like Ted Butler always mentioned when he talked about COMEX corruption, how illegal, how these people are criminals, should be thrown in prison. He said, yes, they might be able to suppress the price right now, but that will not be able to last forever. And you want to know his reasoning? Is exactly what's happening now. Because silver is needed physically, and there's only so much. So you can only suppress the price. You can only hold up the facade of these paper contracts covering the physical in these vaults. You can only do that for so long until everyone does want it for physical. Then what? And that is exactly what's happening. The Hunt brothers tried to do the same thing, but the government said, no. We're banning silver on the spot. Let's make up a law on the spot right now. Silver Rule 7. No more, ban silver on the COMEX. No more buying it. They literally did that. And that's what capped silver at $50 back then. The only reason silver didn't go higher is because the government banned silver on the spot, on the COMEX, so nobody else could keep buying it and turning it into physical, because that would have exposed the hand and shown they didn't have that much. And that's their whole gist. That's how they suppressed the price. Think about it, folks. Think about it. It's all coming to light. So anyways, I'm going to wrap this video up here. This is big stuff. This is big stuff, folks. Huge. We are headed into a very interesting time. We have Citigroup saying that silver in the next 6 to 12 months will be hitting mid-40s easily, but they're saying gold will be dropping down $1,000 to around $2,300, $2,400 in the next 6 to 12 months. Yeah, I mean, it's crazy. It's seriously crazy. So anyways, I'm going to wrap this video up here. Check out this commercial for veterans, and yeah, make sure you guys subscribe. info@milesfranklin.com if you want to email them, if you want to purchase precious metals, let them know Slayer sent you. This was Silver Slayer. Check out my other video today as well. I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace. Folks, I'm so excited to announce that I've partnered with American medical experts whose purpose is helping veterans get the medical benefits that they truly deserve. Over 17 million veterans aren't receiving their full benefits, and if this is you or someone you know, then act now. American medical experts are offering free consultations through our med team to see how we can help. The med team offers board-certified doctors who have experience working with the VA, comprehensive medical evidence for services like mental health as well. Some of these include your Nexus letter, your DBQs, your TDIUs, your AAs, and more. I want to personally thank American medical experts for helping veterans, but also giving me an opportunity to help veterans as well. Click the link in the description or the pinned comment to get a free consultation through our med team. Thank you so much for listening, and God bless.